So I just pulled over because I'm not about to keep driving if I don't know I'm about to meet up with you, you know? So he's talking about he forgot about this thing he had to go to, so he's asking me if I can meet at 8. Not end up going home. I romanticize life, and I feel like one thing always leads to another, so I made reservations for one at a cute sushi place. So I'm about to head there now. Yeah, a date with the bad bitch.
Here you go. Take this, little girl. Take this. I want you and her to fuck out my house. She's disrespectful anyway. How did you? So I'm saying, I'm happy this shit came up.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're looking at when women get rejected and men stop simping, kicking things off with this dad who's had enough of his daughter's nonsense and tells her to beat it.
I'm gonna keep doing this same thing in my house. You have to get out my house. I'm sorry, I don't know where you gonna go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back down?
You already know she don't want me with her, so why would you even...
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I don't
even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out. You gotta figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here. Call your mama right now. You gotta get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I felt alone.
That wasn't even mine.
Who was it?
You know my friend was over here last time.
That's your problem. You hanging out with these little fast little girls.
I told her not to bring it in.
No, you steady lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I asked you to do was go to school. I buy you everything you want. And you steady crying for what? All you got to do is do the right thing. But pack your stuff and get out of my house. You can leave now.
Now this next man dropped some harsh truths about growing up in a single-parent home that had these women shocked.
Raising especially a boy. I came from a household where it was just a mom. There was no man in a household. I started arguing with females once I started to go through things. It got physical orders. You know why? Because I was an emotional boy. I didn't have nobody in the household to say, okay, look, this is not how you go about it. Go to the gym. I had to learn this from YouTube. I had to read books, go on YouTube, do these different avenues I had to learn. Grandpa telling me certain things, Pops telling me certain things. But when you have a man in a household, the chances of that boy that's becoming a man to grow up emotional, 80% of the people that's in jail came from single household mothers. Meaning this, if I'm in a club and I step on my sneakers, yo bro, what's up bro, what you doing? Now guess what, somebody dying, somebody going to jail. You know why? Because that boy wasn't raised in a household with men. That's the problem in society, because females with the mindset that I don't need a man, that's the reason why we have females in this generation that's having kids that I don't need a man, now they growing up without fathers. Now y'all raising emotionalized boys.
Everything he said was solid, kind of like this next clip of Boozy, who says he only likes women with low body counts.
No then slept with 35.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. You've at least been burnt 7 times. It's like to stick they in raw.
What's your limit for someone that you can get into a serious relationship with? 10?
6, 7. I like women who go through it 3-4 years with it. It shows a lot to me in a woman. I don't like women who have 3-4 years a year. You like a to me. That's what we do. A woman has a different perspective and manual than a man, and will be judged different from a man.
But then we got these 2 women who got rejected by 8 men simultaneously, and their attitudes afterwards are straight up foul.
All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm not messing with the hair.
All right. Yeah, but I'm just not braids.
I ain't gonna lie, it's the shoes, man. You got the little Harriet Tubman 3s on.
I feel like she cut up the dress by herself.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like the dress could have given a little bit more. Just my opinion.
Yeah. Did I miss anybody?
Oh, yep.
Shorty tough.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
We don't give a fuck.
Y'all don't give a fuck?
No.
Y'all just got eliminated.
Type shit in. Who are you?
It wasn't given, you know? Oh, y'all got eliminated, y'all gotta go.
No, sure. You go.
You have to pay for it.
I don't think that's how this goes.
This next big girl got put in her place for going live at the gym, but not working out.
Oh my God, you in a Planet Fitness, but you're not doing
What's my name?
Yo, what you saying? Yo, you need to get up and work out, fat.
You ugly.
A few moments later.
Yo, you was in the Planet Fitness.
Bro, I knew we had him. Hey, you stalking people?
No, I'm not. Yo, where you at right now? You in a bar now?
We're at IHOP.
Okay, so you went straight from the Planet Fitness into the IHOP. You ain't do no workout, nothing. Yo.
We worked out. Yes, we worked out and then we got food.
She didn't do. She was sitting down chilling.
I was sitting down after I worked out.
What did you work on? What exercises did you do?
I did my.
You did your. I ain't gonna lie. You need to be working on something else, like slim it down.
Then we got this guy exposing the difference between Instagram beauty and real life reality.
Instagram?
Yeah.
All right, pull it up. Let's see. This you?
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you look better on Instagram.
Don't get smacked. Like.
Maybe Instagram?
Yes, I do.
Pull it up. This you?
Yeah, that's me. What are you doing? I'm so confused.
I ain't gonna lie, you look better on Instagram. So what happened? Like, why you look better on Instagram? Like,
I look better in person.
hey, do you have Instagram?
Yes.
All right, pull it up. Let's see. Oh, this you?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, you look better on Instagram.
Oh.
Huh? What?
I'm not no catfish. Hey,
What?
wait.
Catfishing should be a crime with mandatory jail time, but this next bimbo tried to say, OF only exist because the world fails to see what women bring to the table.
A guy to be traditional. You're not traditional. You want your cake and to eat it too.
Because I'm naturally... There's a way to make money off of that now. The reason why I think OF exists is because there's not direct monetary value on what women bring. Like, if you were to calculate what a housewife does, it comes out to like $160,000 a year. But it doesn't matter because they should do it out of love and they should do it out of care.
They're like
and
sacrificing.
They're sacrificing.
The man's sacrificing too.
He's providing and he's receiving the woman within that time.
Yeah, and she's receiving him.
What do you mean receiving him?
Is that all that happens in a relationship? Is just?
Well, that's what you just said.
I mean, I think there's more to it than just and money and chores.
No, of course. Like, their women's are nourishing, but they don't put value on that. Like, women are loving, but you can't put value on that. Women are sensual, but you don't put value on that.
Here.
Which is why there is the patriarchy. Like, men make more money, and they are directly given money for the value that they bring.
She definitely has a low IQ level, but this comedian was asking women in the crowd, what's the nicest thing you've ever done for a man? And let's just say the answers weren't good.
What's the nicest thing you ever done for your man? You ruined his life. What you talking about, man? You ruined his life. What is it? He is now a U.S. citizen. That's a good deal right there. Can someone call ICE and verify that, please?
Question. What would you do in the morning if we spent the night together?
What do you mean by spend the night together?
Whatever you think it means.
Like, what day is it? What day do we spend the night?
Saturday night, wake up Sunday.
I'll probably go to church. I'll probably leave you a little note while I go to church.
Okay.
You look like you off to anime and you got a pregnant sock in your closet.
Wait, no. All right, your throat thicker than your
Now this next dude had the room dead silent after calling out the double standards between how men and women manipulate in relationships.
This every single day. You can go on Twitter right now, you can go on TikTok right now, and there's whole videos about finessing men, taking money from men, and manipulating men. And I've spoken about this before on other platforms. I think it's okay to manipulate men, but when men do anything, if a man lies about his job and then ends up having a woman, they're gonna go nuts. Everything a woman does is a lie. You can see the blatant lie that you women do every single day. A lot of men don't want to speak like this because when they speak like this, they get told about, oh, you're misogynistic, stop speaking on black women's hair. But a lot of men aren't even gonna bother saying this. But what I am gonna say to you is you're gonna talk about, oh, it's a protective style. If it was a protective style, you would wear something that is actually your hair. You wouldn't be walking around with your European woman's hair on your head. I have sisters. I've grown up in an African household. This excuse that you women make about, I can't manage my hair, it's an excuse that you women make. And then you talk about Eurocentric hairstyles. You women buy into it. No one is asking you to do that. So, end of the day is, man would like you with your natural hair, but most men know that asking for that is going to give you headaches, so they're still going to take the beat anyway. But in reality, we can see the hair on your head. I want to know what my daughter's hair is going to come out if I have a baby with you. I do not know why you're wearing it on your head.
But you know what? You'll know. Now you're chatting.
Speaking of differences, this next clip breaks down how men and women handle breakups.
That's where you and I differ. When I'm done, I'm done. I don't need to have another conversation. As far as I'm concerned, you could get hit by a bus tomorrow and set on fire in the street. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you can't just not talk to that person ever again. Your lives are intertwined.
No, you can. You
so
can be
are
like,
you just going to go into the house and silently pack your shit and leave? Or
maybe. I would probably walk in and be like, hey, I needed you today and you weren't there for me. This was the final straw. I'll go to a lawyer tomorrow and I would pack my shit. I would leave.
Okay.
There's no reason to have a conversation. I've made my mind up. At that point, I don't need closure. Closure is going to be me closing the door on my way out.
Yeah.
Closure will be me sitting down with my lawyer to figure things out. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to argue with somebody and have an 8-hour back and forth about who was wrong and who did what when I needed you the most. You chose to not be there.
Well, I'm also not having an 8-hour conversation.
I'm not having an 8-minute conversation at that point. Yep. You showed me that you're not my wife. That's not something I can get over.
Yeah.
Then we've got a man giving women a much needed reality check about why a male role model in the house is crucial.
If a man is raised by two women, do you automatically think all men raised by two women are not masculine?
Most important, what you ladies got to understand is kids copy everything that they see. You know what I'm saying? That includes mannerisms, what you're scared of, what you're not scared of, how you talk. Look at the way all you ladies are sitting right now. There's nothing wrong with the way you're sitting. But because you have a son and he watches everything you do, what if he sits like that? Look how your ladies sitting. Look how me and Cooley and Rico are sitting. When he's chilling amongst a bunch of boys and they're sitting like this, and he's up there like this.
That's crazy.
If you guys are scared of a mouse and go, oh my God, it's a mouse, your son's going to see that. He's going to react the same way when he sees a mouse compared to if me, Rico, or Cooley see a mouse. Oh, that mouse can kick that. If our son sees that, how we act towards a mouse, he's going to act the same way because kids copy exactly what they see.
He's spitting, bro.
Someone give that man a trophy. Next, we're heading to Colombia, where a man was told he would be paid to hug women, but refused.
Hey, she wants a kiss. Just on the cheek. Just on the cheek.
I'm 12. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Come on, bro, for the experience. This is what you came for. You came to Colombia for Colombian baddies.
No, thank you. You look beautiful, but I'm alright. Give her a hug.
See, just one hug, bro. I got this. I'm gonna make this fun. For every 5 seconds you hug her, I will donate 20 meal pesos to a homeless child.
How many seconds I don't hug, I'll double it.
Yeah, start doubling it. This is not a homeless child. He just gave money, bro. And also one for the... Yeah.
No. I'm rich. I'm not that rich. Okay. You think so?
Just reach your hand out.
Bro, what?
Propinas. Oh, you're giving.
There you go.
Wait. To be honest, I don't even know if those were women, but now we have a 13-year-old roasting women in their 20s with the kind of confidence most men don't unlock until their 30s.
You could have dressed up more. You look like a 13-year-old boy.
Do you know what? I'm comfortable, so that's all right.
You look so emo. Don't you go on dates for a living? I swear I've seen you before.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you be in a relationship with my dad and then you go on a date with someone else.
No.
Just to get rejected. Wow.
Rejected by who?
My dad's gonna reject you.
Let me see him after this show. I guarantee you won't.
Oh. Next one.
Don't call me out.
I said next one.
Oh!
Your lips look really, really nice.
Thank you.
Who did them for you?
Maybe, actually. At Channel 4. Oh, you mean like who injected them?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. They are a safety feature because if I'm ever in open water, they will help me stay afloat. You know?
Okay.
Have you just violated yourself?
Yeah.
You just called yourself a crush.
I know.
I would like constructive criticism, though.
The only feedback you'll get is when my dad says no. Remember you said you're gonna date my dad just for fun.
No,
If that wasn't a skit, give that kid a podcast immediately. Now this next chick was actually dropping truth bombs about how a woman acts when she actually likes you.
As a man, you should understand if a woman, after 2 weeks of dating her bills are due and she's stressed out and she got things going on that she can't handle and she's overwhelmed and and she can't pay her rent on time and she needs you to pay her rent. She ain't really with you for real because women are not even bold enough to do that with they really. I'ma keep it real. Okay. Let me tell you something. When a woman really messes with you, she don't even want you to know her ain't clean right now. She gonna dress it up every time for you like it's real money. And that's the truth, okay?
For real.
That's the fact. You ain't never gonna know she has problems. You know how many men I was in full relationships with, my was in shambles and he thought that I was the best thing smoking?
Would you be able to date a woman that's in the party scene?
For me, women that go out to parties are trashy, sloppy. I will never, ever look their way. It's an absolute no. For example, would you guys date a guy that works at McDonald's?
You're comparing a fast food restaurant to, yeah, it's the same.
Exactly. My point is that I worked at Dunkin' Donuts and the people that stayed in Dunkin' Donuts didn't grow. If anything, they got worse, uglier, fatter, more depressed, and more in depth. Women that party, the same thing happens. They get uglier, fatter, stressed, and more in depth.
Older faster too.
And they age faster because they're drinking. Nobody wants to be around a drunk girl.
Lost my mother. You can't threaten to leave somebody who lost their mother. I don't give a you can go. You cannot hurt and threaten to leave someone who has lost a parent.
Gotcha.
It's a waste of your breath. We don't care.
This next clip is just sad. A daughter got a brand new Tesla and still had the audacity to be ungrateful.
Surprise! This is your car, girl.
I didn't want a Tesla. I don't like electric cars.
Wait, what?
For a Mercedes Benz, I don't like Teslas.
You said you liked the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like Tesla.
Well, you gotta like, this is better than a Mercedes Benz.
This is not. I don't want no car that if I gotta charge it for it to work. I didn't want that.
Girl, you need to be grateful that you got a damn car.
I could have just been walking this. I would rather walk than this.
Right. You should be happy.
Be grateful. You can put your said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes Benz.
Okay.
You can have all your gifts back because why would you do this? This is my sweet 16 and my golden birthday. I don't want to have to charge my car to get on it. You could have kept your gifts and all that.
I'll take it back while I give it to somebody that wanted it.
Like, I did not ask for it.
If it wasn't a skit, she deserves absolutely nothing with that attitude. Next up, this woman says, all men are trash. And my guy hit her with one simple question that shut her statement.
Is modern dating so hard for women?
Because boys be cheating.
That's why?
Yes, boys ain't.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I've witnessed it, I've seen it, and it is true. Like,
how is it true? Give me an example.
I hate to say it, but all men are the same.
How are all men the same?
When they like what they see, they go after it. Whether you are in a relationship or not.
You don't think a dissatisfied woman would do the same thing?
Women will. I can agree to that. Women will.
So, with that being said, I could say all women are the same too, right?
Technically, yes.
You could literally see her brain go into buffering mode. But this next chick had the nerve to ask a man if he'd be willing to cut his hair just to date her.
Would you cut your hair for me?
Never.
So basically what you're trying to say is that you wouldn't do things for me?
No. Shall I tell you why?
No, go and tell me why.
Because I don't think that you would appreciate a man who would bend so easy.
Oh my God! You're good. No, you're good. No, you're good.
And to add on to what he's saying, I really do feel like you should never change yourself for anyone. Be yourself. If they don't like that person, screw them.
Caught my girl cheating on me for her ex.
I have to go home.
You're her ex, right? You're her ex? Right? Nah, you good, bro. You're her ex, though, right? That's insane, bro. You don't answer me because of this shit. Yo, that's your... Be honest with me.
She's been doing all this on my own phone that I gave her.
In my car. What's your relationship with her, bro? I just need to know. That's all, bro. Same, bro. I've been doing you so good. And this is how you do me, bro. That's how you...
Speaking of delusion, this next woman pulled up on Fresh and Fit, thinking she could negotiate with high-value men like she was buying a used car.
We have different, like you were saying, we have different needs. If you give me what I need, which is my girls trip, my alone time, my job, my this, my that, you're providing for the house, you're doing this, I will give you back what you want.
Do you think you're in a position, let me ask you this, do you think you're in a position to negotiate with a man of that caliber?
You think I'm not in a position to negotiate?
Yeah, you're not.
You don't think it's a negotiation?
No.
You don't think I can say, this is what I expect out of my relationship
This is what women don't understand. Yeah. As you go up the totem pole of men, you have less and less leverage of what you can dictate. Yeah, you do.
You're genuinely telling me I have no hope in a relationship right now.
No.
It's less than 1%.
What I'm telling you is that as you go up the totem pole of men, you have less and less leverage to try to negotiate with him. It's my way or the highway. Guys that are successful like that, they have a very A-type personality. They're not going to sit there and negotiate with you. It's like, oh, you want to go on a girls trip when we're in a committed relationship?
That's fine. Go ahead, do it.
There's another girl that will sit her ass at home and not go out there and do that because, unfortunately, even though you might not go to the club, and fuck guys, that's not necessarily wifey behavior.
Then we got this woman bragging that she doesn't hang out with ugly people. Meanwhile, her attitude alone could crack a mirror.
You can't dress if your hair is always a mess. If you're just not attractive, sorry. Like, we can't be in a clique together because I'm not the most gorgeous person, but when we walk into the club or something,
stuff like that.
Why?
I'm not the most gorgeous person. Like, don't.
I mean, I'm not a freaking 10. You think I'm a 10?
Yes. You don't think you a 10?
You can't be a 2 or 3.
What are you to you? If you're not a 10, you
A
might as well be a 2 or 3.
8.
7 is a 2 or 3. If you don't say you a 10, you might as well be a 1 because now you just playing games.
Hey, bro, come on now.
You don't want to say it. If money was everything when it came to women, then how come we mess with broke men? How come your girl cheated on you with a dude that ain't got no job? Make it make sense.
And I
oh God,
I got out of the bed. It was just a little, like a little nugget, and I didn't know. I fucking air hockeyed it. No.
Disgusting behavior inside and out. But what's next is even wilder. This chick proudly claimed she took a 15-inch dong.
It's considered a big
15. So I've had
15?
I've had 15 inches.
I didn't think that existed.
Hell yeah, girl.
I thought 8.
These people be big as fuck hung. Like, who raised you? Like, where you get that from?
Like, was that, and you can't get like surgery to get that.
No, it's real. I'm like, why you got that big ass?
How do you prepare your vagina? Like,
you pray and you drink some tequila.
You guys think a woman's body count matters?
Honestly, me personally,
nah, I definitely don't.
Come on now, dog.
A girl has 100 bodies, you put a ring on it?
Whoa, wait,
hold on. What? You my age and you 19 with 100 bodies? I'm sorry, that count.
Nah,
Here you go. Take this little girl. Take this. I want you and her to fuck out my house. She's disrespectful anyway. How did you? See what I'm saying? I'm happy this shit came up. Y'all get y'all shit and get the hell out. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I've been dealing with a lot of BS with this little shit right here. Number one, no, it's not a goddamn fake. Something told me she wasn't fucking my child. I am tired of dealing with this disrespectful child, disrespectful woman. Now that I found out she's not mine, you and her can get the hell out. Y'all can get out. Y'all can get out. You! Out! Both of y'all are out of here.
But the delusion train keeps rolling with this next woman who had a good dude in her life and still curved him.
So last night I ended things with a guy that in one of my previous videos I had referred to as the most intentional man I've ever spoken to. It really does suck because he truly is amazing, has a lot of the things I'm looking for in a person, but we hung out like 6 or 7 times and I just wasn't feeling it. And it's just really a shame because he really is a great guy and I wish that I could just make myself have feelings, but I just can't. And he's so great. I didn't want to just keep stringing him along because he had voiced that, you know, he's looking for a relationship and he made it very clear how he felt about me. And I just felt really badly about making it go on any longer when I just knew it wasn't there for me. I've dated women who are doctors, I've dated attorneys, I've dated pharmacists, I've dated more nurses than I can count. Women's careers to me don't make them more attractive. Like, I'm not more attracted to a girl, oh, you're a doctor. Whereas I think a lot of women, a doctor would be a catch. I don't give a if a woman's a doctor. I'll date a barista. I'll date a girl that works at Chick-fil-A because men and women are looking for different things. There's not always symmetry in what we find attractive. From a dating point of view, I'm not more attracted to a girl because of her career or because of her status, or because of her.
But this next woman went on ranting about how much she hates being single and independent.
I don't want to be an independent woman anymore. This is not all that it's cracked up to be. I've been doing it for quite some time now, and tired. Somebody come get me.
But since you ain't gonna answer my motherfucking FaceTime, I want you to see nigga in this bitch sweating like a motherfucker trying to get your car washed for you. Oh shit! And it ain't no motherfucking way.
No! Hey! No, fucking fucking free. Are you mad? Why did? Is that how much I mean to you? Fucking my daddy. You know what? It's the food that counts at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Like, we're really show some manners. It's the food that counts.
Posing inside of a McDonald's is definitely not recommended. But this next chick gets in her feelings because the man she was supposed to go on a date with forgot.
So I just pulled over because I'm not about to keep driving if I don't know I'm about to meet up with you, you know? And it's raining, so I'm gonna wait. I shouldn't even be waiting. I should just go home right now, but I'm gonna wait until 6 o'clock. And if I don't hear from this man, I'm having a night in. I would usually turn this into like a solo date. All right, guys. So he's talking about he forgot about this thing he had to go to, so he's asking me if I can meet at 8. Not really. I feel like I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. So I did not end up going home. I romanticized life, and I feel like one thing always leads to another, so I made reservations for one at a cute sushi place. So I'm about to head there now. Yeah, a date with the bad bitch.
This woman called a man corny for bringing her flowers. Like, what is this world coming to?
First date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Oh, like right." And then he pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past it, trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird. Did you say he opened your car door? High five. No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, "Y'all, that's my bad. I just realized, and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it." And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was, he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it's so unheard of that instead of me appreciating it.
But finally, this last chick said if a man simply walks by and says, "How you doing?" she's gonna flip out.
If you a grown-ass man and you say, "Hey, how you doing?" as I'm walking by you, I'm gonna go the fuck at you. And I do not feel bad about it.
You're not putting some grease in there. This bitch put a whole bunch of grease in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If my wife did that, we're getting a divorce. There's no way around it.
All I want is like a big fat sausage just destroying my body.
It's over. It's over. It's over. There's nothing more. Logan, you gotta stop the marriage.